Lazarus are front/back liners. Press F to use your ability called R to can see you. You fire, give me a sec, an energized nanite-charged bolt. Yeah, I just copied that from the Trello. What about it? The bolt can be fired at a player or enemy. The buff applies to players: increased melee DMG, 10%, increased defense, 25%, painkillers which negates cripple. But you will run slower than usual, can still shove and aim if you have fracture, death prevention, which I will go into detail about. It keeps your health above 20. For example, if you have 25 HP, and M1911 scoff shoots you dealing 6, your health will go to 19 for a very short moment, then it will go back to 25. However, with a double barrel scoff, it deals, like, 48 HP, you will still die because it dealt more than 20. Pros: increased max health from 100 to 120. Immune to bleed, say goodbye to crude bandages, antiseptic bandages, and more importantly tourniquets, as you won't have artery. Cons: drop ranged weapons on damage. Explanation: whenever you are hit by any bullet, you drop your gun, but you still use the gun and pick it back up, forcing you into a melee playstyle. Slower reloading doesn't matter as you don't use guns. Reduced melee attack by 20%, use methodical to reduce it to 5%. Weapons of choice: as a Lazarus, you have 3 weapons you want. The Decimator, a fast swinging, AoE shotgun hammer, 60 damage heavy plus 40 from the explosion after the heavy. The explosion is not affected by morale. The Executioner, as it deals heavy damage and energized as well with its lifesteal. Fire Axe, is a good alternative if you can't find the other 2. Power 90 damage light combo will make short work of stunned enemies. Advice for newer Lazarus: be sure to stock up on Stim's hemostatic Xanus tins, cocktail parathecine, BL1, L4S, S44, and CBSTM will help you as a melee user. Finding tactical armor will help you tank shotguns and snipers that would normally kill you. Explosives are your friends. Firebombs will clear a decent chunk of enemies while you finish them off with your weapons. It's better if you first stun them first before throwing S to immobilize them. As said before, you can still use guns, however just don't get hit. Recommended weapons would be the AKM, and guns that are high powered and have a scope are recommended. Crutch bandages heal you for 5 health if you're not bleeding. Learn the combat well. Recommended traits: impatient to dodge incoming fire, fearless to dampen the damage from shotguns and snipers, dependable/methodical if you want more survivability to go dependable, more damage to negate the 20% debuff go methodical. Personally, I go dependable, fearless, methodical, but you can swap impatient instead dependable if you want to be faster. Recommended equipment: Coldera Black, Pocket Berserker Serum, but weaker in every aspect and made into a cigar, temporarily nullifies 1.5 morale and gives no screen sway. Throwing knives if you want more rations and to eliminate highly dangerous enemies. Shrapnel devices: melee scabs will get a fracture, meaning an 80 to 90% melee damage reduction, also making gun scabs miss more frequently. Do not use Danjaniels, as your ability will negate its effects. Or use it when your ability is on cooldown. You can rotate between front lining from your ability and sniping from the back lines.